What's up, man? What's up? First episode of the Flix podcast. Nice to
Talk,
have you.
talk to me, man.
How you feeling, man?
Man, a little bit nervous. Just on the spot doing this, motherfucker.
Oh, it happens, Shit, I'm a little nervous. Something like this new to you. It's
Yeah,
going, be a little nerve wracking.
it'll do that to you, man. It'll do that to you for sure.
So what's up with you? You fighting anytime soon?
My next fight was supposed to be the 18th against his name is Maxwell Stark. He just fought my cousin Cameron actually, but he just messaged me yesterday and said he's not getting back in the ring for a minute. So I kind of got to call him out, like, come on, Max. You got to get back in the ring, bro. He called me out too, so I got some hands to feed you, man. It's just how it is.
It's the right place to call him out on this podcast.
Man, I have to, man. I have to.
So where are you from, man?
So I'm from Michigan City, Indiana. My name is Jared Henrich. My fight name is Audio, but I'm fighting out of Laporte, Indiana, and Westville, Indiana.
Nice. Yeah, I've been kind of, I guess, closer there. How far are you from Fort Wayne?
I want to say about 2.5 hours.
Okay. Yeah, I had an old buddy that used to live up there, so we would always go up there and visit his family and stuff.
Yeah, it's not too far, man. Not too far.
So what got you into fighting?
I just wanted to prove something to myself. I want to have fun, and I'm doing it for the cause. Rest in peace to Quan. Rest in peace to Tyler. To end the street violence. That's the big reason why I'm doing it too, because I work in a prison, and I see a lot of people. They've been shot. They get shot. So I've seen a lot of people go through it, man. So a lot of it's for the cause, man.
Yeah, I actually had I consider him a brother. About 7-8 years ago, it was one of the guys that actually was there when he got killed. It was a guy we actually used to party with, and I know there was 4 guys in total, and my brother, he knew all of them. Yeah. I just knew one of them, but they ended up kicking down his door like a week after his son was born, and ended up shooting and killing him. Just being a street over too when it happened. It's rough, but that's why I'm ready. Spread the word. Spread the cause, fight for the cause. Guns down, gloves up. Stop all the bullshit in the streets.
If y'all got beef, step it into the ring.
Mm-hmm.
They offer the bare knuckle gloves.
Yeah.
Step it into the ring, y'all.
Yeah, we just gotta spread the word, man.
You have to. And hopefully doing this, this will do it for you, man.
Yeah. So how long you been training? You trained for a while?
I've been training. So I really started training when I was probably in middle school, but then I stopped. I took a break. I was a band kid. I'm not gonna lie, band nerd all the way. But then right after high school, started working at the prison. Started working with our E Squad, our emergency response team. And that got me back into the fighting mentality. Like, hey, I want to do this shit for real. Like, this is what I live for. Like, I love getting punched in the face, and I love bleeding. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Like,
I get it, man. I get it. Trust me.
Love the taste of blood, man. It's just one of those things.
Yeah,
but that's kind of weird.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's just the adrenaline rush, man. From it is just a totally different feeling. It's like no other feeling. It's hard to explain.
It is very hard to explain. And then when you step into the ring and then you get your first win, it just like, I want to say it's a confidence builder, more of a confidence than it is an ego builder. Yeah, it builds your ego a little bit. Like, yeah, I got my first dub, but like it also builds your confidence. Like, hey, I can keep doing this. I need to keep doing this for my family.
Exactly. Confidence is one of the key things in fighting.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. If you go into the ring with doubt, you're gonna get humbled.
Exactly. You pretty much already lost.
Yeah, 100%.
So if you had to choose like a pre-fight meal, what would your go-to pre-fight meal be?
So are we talking like right before the fight, or we're talking weeks before the fight? What's up?
Right before the fight, like the morning of.
So the morning of the fight, I mean, something real small, maybe like a bowl of like strawberries and a granola bar. And then right before the fight, I'm gonna eat another granola bar and I'm good.
Strawberries your favorite kind of fruit?
Yeah. I'm a big strawberry person, man.
How do you feel about strawberry shortcakes?
I love it, man.
Oh man, they're amazing.
Well, I'm 6'2", weigh 230 pounds. Shit. I got
Hey,
you.
I got a little gut.
Boy, I love to eat.
What would be your go-to post-fight meal? Say like after a big win or something. What would be the go-to thing?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm going to a buffet. I'm smashing. I'm eating anything I want because I
Yeah,
know I a little bit before our next fight to lose the weight back off. So I'm smashing whatever is in my sight. You see a pizza, I'm smashing the whole thing. Promise.
that's very understandable. See, I like to go for like some wings, probably some good hot wings, and probably a Bud Light or two.
Yeah. I mean, I'm young, man. I'm only 20, so legally I can't drink. You know,
Oh yeah. When's your birthday?
November 14th.
November 14th.
Nashville getting turned up for it though. So
Yeah, my birthday is September 4th, Team Virgo.
yeah, no, Scorpios all the way, man. I gotta do it to you, brother.
So when do you plan on fighting again? Do you got anything coming up?
I don't have nothing coming up soon. I'm training up because I want to fight this dude. Hopefully, my next opponent is his name's Jaheim Greer. He just texted me like, "Hey, bro, I saw your fight. I kind of want to step in the ring with you." I was like, "All right." I got hit with a dirty little like forearm hit in my last fight, so I'm still kind of recovering.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? Give me a little bit. I'll step in the ring with you. So this is my call out to him too. Like, get it. All respect to you. Much love for you.
Right, right. Very understandable. Ain't nothing wrong with, getting in the cage, throwing down. Even if y'all have beef, man, it's where a place to go. You
It's the
have
best.
beef. Yeah, Fight Flix is definitely glad to be a part of it. Shout out to BK, man. I like the way he runs things. He's a good leader and perfect person to run something like this.
Great leader. He ain't gonna let nothing dirty happen either. I promise you. Not at the fights.
So what's your relationship with BK?
So I knew BK a little bit in high school, and then I can't get into too much because me and BK talked a little bit, did some stuff, but we had a little bit of a beef, nothing too much. And then just recently, starting in season 1, I wasn't active in Fight League, so I'm not gonna lie. Season 2, I started getting active. I was like, man, I see this dude doing a lot for the community, so I'm gonna give back to him. Like the speakers I have back here, I bought him a set of Fight Flix.
Oh yeah, those are nice set of speakers, man.
Yeah, I was like, he's giving to the community. I was like, I'm giving back to him and the community. I was like, he's doing this like for a good cause. I was like, let me pitch, let me help BK. Whatever you need, let me know. So I'd consider him a brother at this point to me.
Oh yeah, for sure. I see. I like what he's doing in the community, like with and he have kickboxing, kickboxing. My bad. Kickball
Yeah, he's about
charity
to do
game.
a tournament. He's about to be in the 4th of July parade to show it off. I know
Nice.
the governor of Laporte or whatever his name is, Eric Holcomb, huge fan of Fight Flix, walked up to one of the refs that we have and was like, "Bro, I love what you guys are doing." That just a lot. I know that means a lot to BK.
Yeah. Shout out to the mayor, man, for
Man,
sure.
Mayor, he's cool, man.
Yeah. So, man, what's going on in life? Anything good?
Just working a lot, man. Just working a lot. I got this little cut on my hand from the last fight. Nothing major. Just working.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. If you don't mind me asking, what do you do for a living?
I'm a correctional officer. I work at Westville Correctional Facility. I love it, man. Like I said, I'm 20 years young. I've been working there since I want to say December of last year. Yeah, December of 2020. My fault. Been there
Yeah.
just on 2 years. And it's easy, man. You respect them, they respect you. That's just how life is. They're grown men.
Exactly. And one thing I've always said, not everybody in there is bad, like
No,
a bad person.
they're not at all.
So I gotta ask, have you had anybody like test you at all yet?
Yeah, I had one dude spit on me, so I had to. Me and him had we had a little talk. I had to take
Mhm.
around, like explain to him, like, hey man, like I'm not ever CO. Like I respect you guys. I expect the same thing in return. Like I'm not a chump, you not a chump. So that's what we're not gonna do. Like I just had to give him a reality check. Like I was talking to you the other night, and I was like, man, I go by the saying. I was telling what's his name, Demon Monsoon. The same
Hmm.
thing. Man, I go by this one saying is be humble or get humbled. And I've gone for that saying for my whole life.
See, I have to agree with that saying too, man.
Yeah.
They say my experience in life, that's why I'm so humble today.
You have to be humble.
Hmm.
You walk into a fight and you're not humble, you don't respect your opponent. 9 out of 10 times you're gonna lose.
Exactly.
Gotta fight calm.
So, do you have like a favorite boxer or a favorite like MMA fighter?
I'm gonna have to say Muhammad Ali, man. I know it's a common answer you're probably gonna get if you ask that question a lot.
Yeah,
Either or Canelo Alvarez, man. Whew.
I'm a big fan of Canelo.
Like his last fight against what's his name? I have it pulled up right here. I was watching it. Dimitri Bivol
Hmm.
fight. Crazy fight. Canelo's a monster.
Yeah, Canelo.
It's not a
He's at his next fight is actually, I believe, Triple G later on this year, if I'm not mistaken.
I'll have to look it up. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna look it up.
I think they're going for a round. Yeah, it's the third fight.
I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but Canelo's a monster.
Yeah,
And
my
he's a white Mexican.
my favorite three boxers would probably have to be number one be Tank Davis. Number two would probably be Canelo. Number three would be Devin Haney.
Mm. Those are some good fighters too.
Yeah, I've been watching Devin Haney since he was like 16.
MMA fighter wise, I'd have to probably say, man, Tony Ferguson. He just lost that match with that front kick straight to his jaw. Pissed me off. But I put money
Yeah,
on the not gonna lie, I put money on the fight. I lost my money, but I was like, man, he's gonna knock him out in the second round. That's what I went. But he got knocked out in the second round. I was like, man, what the I was mad.
yeah. Tony Ferguson's usually a person you really don't want to bet against.
No, at all. But hey, everyone's got their slip ups, man. He just left himself open for the front kick and he got it.
Yeah, hey, shout out to Michael Chandler, man. He
Hey, yeah,
placed that perfectly.
perfectly. Boom. Man,
So, say if you was in the UFC, do you have like somebody you would love to fight? Like somebody you would dreamed about fighting?
Tony Ferguson, man. I'm not
Tony
gonna lie.
Ferguson?
That'd be a good. I can't even say that'd be a good fight. Right now, he would destroy me. If I
Yeah.
train, I knew how to train on his level, and I knew his knowledge. I feel like it'd be a really good fight.
Yeah, Tony Ferguson, yeah, he's a savage.
And I'd hate to step in the ring with him, but if I'm getting paid $10,000 to get knocked out, free cash.
Shit, give me them hands in my hand.
Man, I swear, I'll make it to the second round if I make 15. Shit.
Hey, yeah, that's true. I would say my favorite UFC fighter would probably have to be Nate Maness.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually a guy that I fought on a card with. He actually fought my old coach Isaiah Ferguson, who he beat. But June 25th, Nate actually has a fight coming up against Khabib's cousin, Umar Nurmagomedov, whatever, however you say his last name.
He's a monster, man. Khabib, man.
Yes.
He's no joke either.
Yep. And I believe whoever wins this fight, I believe he's going to be ranked in the top 15. So
Yeah. Yeah, I see it coming.
I want to see Nate Maness fight Sean O'Malley. That's just the matchups are just perfect.
Sean O'Malley is a monster too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. That's not one dude I would want to stand toe to toe with if I didn't have to.
Exactly. He's got power for his size, man. He looks small, like muscle wise, but really don't
Yeah.
need muscle for power. It's really all in the hips. But the way he knows how to throw his punches, and he's very accurate.
I got small arms myself,
Mm-hmm.
but I know how to use my weight. So that's what gives me most of my powers. Like you said, coming from the hips, rotating your hips over. If you're throwing a kick, make sure you're rotating your hips over.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of it, man.
Yeah, it's just fighting something you definitely gotta love to do it.
You have to, because not the average person loves getting punched in the face, but I love it.
Right. something you definitely got to be dedicated to. You can't half-ass it or nothing.
100%. Like my buddy, I got to give a shout out to him too. Christian Bibb, man. He just gave me a good run for my money, man. They called it a draw. We both walked away with a win.
Heck
Amen.
yeah.
Respect to him. Known him since I was 5. Much love to him too, man.
Hey, shout out to him.
Yeah.
It's always good to have a fight like that every once in a while, man, to test yourself.
Yeah, and that's how it was. That was my first fight for Fight Flix.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to debut in possibly July, man.
Man, I'm excited for it.
Thank you. Thank you. Heck yeah. So, growing up, what'd you want to be like when you grow up? Do you have like professional baseball player, football player, hell, boxer?
Honestly, I wanted to be a police officer. I'm not gonna lie, I'm halfway there.
Yeah,
So
gotta keep working hard, man.
I have to. I
A lot
have
of
to.
a lot of respect for you on that one because you don't hear that answer too often.
It's not a custody and Department of Corrections and law enforcement. It's not a job for everyone. You have to be very, I want to say soft tempered, but you don't have to be soft tempered. I do it because I love it. I love protecting my community. That's what I love to do.
Yeah, that's the plan, is give back to the community once this
Yeah.
really pops off.
Yeah, 100%.
Just where I come from, man, it's there's bad neighborhoods everywhere, but it was just rough. Had a pretty rough childhood and stuff, but it's another reason why I'm humble today. But always got to keep your head up, keep going. Always really stay positive, man, because if not, that could really ruin you.
I mean, if you're not thinking positive, you're thinking the wrong. Promise you that.
Do you got any like short-term goals
Well,
when it comes to Fight Flix?
Fight Flix, no, not really. Like I said, I want to get into the ring with Jaheim. I think he said he wants to get into July, about August, which I'm down for it. I'm down to get in with him. And then Max, man, come on, Max, stop playing games with me, dude.
Max, he said, "Where you at, man?"
Max ain't gonna show up, man. I think, matter of fact, I'm gonna go this far and say I think my cousin retired him.
Oh, okay. Hey, who knows? I might bring him out.
Hey, it might. But like, I'm a humble dude. I'm not gonna cuss him out. I'm not gonna talk crap about him. He put up a good coming to the fight prepared for the opponent.
Heck yeah, man. I'm definitely ready to, see your next fight. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm nervous about it, man. I was nervous going to my first one. I'm nervous for every fight, but my tradition is I fight. I got a clean tattoo right here. You can't really see it. It's a cross and 2 roses. That's from my grandpa. But like I said, I'm a Christian. I pray before every fight. I pray with my brothers. I pray with my coaches. Shout out to brother Jimmy and my captain from work, Jeffrey Armstrong, man. Shout out to them. They've taught me everything I know.
Heck yeah, man. Definitely shout out to them. It's always good to have a good coach. And one thing that's always been important, I think, in fighting is having a good corner, being able to hear that certain voice.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about you, but I know when I've actually fought inside the cage and like the ring, I don't hear the audience. I just hear that. I hear my corner. Everything else, I don't hear nothing else. It's just like silence.
So I hear my brother, I hear Jeff, but like other than that, I'll hear like a couple like, oh, get his, like things like that. But it just goes in one ear out the other. I'm listening for my coaches.
Heck yeah.
Like, no offense, like I love the crowd. I love the energy. They bring up a very positive energy, and it boosts me to go further. But like,
For sure.
I'm there for myself.
Which is very understandable, but like this, like you said, the crowd's like something that help keeps you motivated way, like you said, to keep going. Like how like they're there making noise. That really does make the fighters feel good. Like hell, I just got goosebumps just talking about it because I remember my first fight, man, and my aunt being in the crowd. in the crowd and I heard her and just yelling, whoop his ass and shit like that. It's like, man, that got me really pumped up, like ready for war.
Right. And it's like, I'm not doing this just for me. Like, I'm putting on the show for y'all, but I'm doing
Mhm.
it for myself. Like, I'm mentally strong enough. Like, I can do this.
Right. Like you want to prove something to yourself.
Yeah. Like, my neighbors across the street, I wouldn't even say right across the street, but like 2 houses down, they're like, they didn't even know I was fighting. I don't even know them. And they're like, man, that was a good fight today. And I was like, oh, thanks. Much respect to y'all. I love y'all. Like, I love the
Yeah.
fans. I love fans. I love the audience. As long as they ain't doing nothing too crazy, like shooting shit up, I'm cool with them.
Yeah. I've definitely seen some crazy shit in the crowds. Like I've seen when I was at a fight, getting ready to be in somebody's corner. I look over and two people are drunk, fighting, throwing down. Might as well put them in the cage.
Put them in the cage. Let them put the gloves on.
Oh, they was throwing down too.
Yeah,
It was
they were
pretty
getting.
funny.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
man.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What'd you say?
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, do you have any long-term goals? Like, where do you want to see yourself with Fight Flix in, say, a year or two?
Give me the belt.
Oh, okay. I like the sound of that.
I want the belt. Respectfully, I want the belt. I know I got some big opponents in my weight class. Laco, Hydra. Much
Mm.
love for your fight. Grider. Man, I know I got some tough fights coming up, but
Uh, for sure. You
need
just
that belt.
name nothing but killers, man.
Man, nothing but killers. They're monsters. They know what they're doing. They've been training their whole lives. And I said I started in probably 7th grade and then I stopped and I just picked it back up about a year and a half ago. So,
Nice.
but I need that belt.
With that being said, man, before you head out, do you want to shout out anybody? Shout out any, like, do you got any social media you want to shout out?
No, I'm a pretty humble dude. If they're watching this, hopefully they see it on Facebook, Jared Henrich. Like I said, my fight name is Audio. Other than that, no, I'm good, man. Much love to you for doing this interview for me,
All
man.
right. Hey, man, it was an honor having you, and I really do appreciate you being on the first episode of Fight Flix podcast.
Yeah,
Everybody, I'm sorry, go ahead.
much respect to you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Now, everybody go subscribe, drop a like, hit that bell, share it. All right,
Big
everyone. Have a good one. Peace.